Hey everyone! Welcome back to your definitive resource for all things sports betting. That's right, it is time for In The Crosshairs, brought to you by Line Sniper. And after I had to, unfortunately miss last week's show, I'm once again your host, Ali Melendez here, and I'm so happy to have all of you here with me, and happy to be back because we have some football to talk about, people. And it would be pretty awkward if I had to do it alone, right, Ali? Yeah, girl? It'd be like that. It'd be weird. But luckily, I don't have to do it alone. In fact, I have some of the very best sports betting analysts around town to help me out with a little bit of this Line Sniper. So let's get into it. Our team for today, we've got America's sports betting sweetheart, Joey Knish. Joey, baby, how's everything going on in your neck of the woods today?
Ali, what's happening? It's in Detroit City. It's 75 degrees today, so I'm ready to go. We got a little bit of hot weather. We got some football. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm enjoying it here.
All
Ready
right.
to give It's been a few weeks since I let Ronnie have it on his show, so it's good to after I got rid of J-Maz, now I can bring more Ronnie back into the ring.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And of course, like Knish said, joining Knish on this gorgeous day, we do have Line Sniper's own Philly fanatic. It is Gritty. Ronnie P. Ron, how you doing, man?
Listen, I'm bigger than Gritty, okay? And I missed you so much, Allie. Even Knish, I missed you too, man. I missed you too, brother. Crazy,
Wow.
right?
Right off the bat, this guy is so much nicer than Knish. Right, guys? Can you just feel that energy? All right, boys. Well, I hope that you are ready for some football because we have a lot to discuss. And I want to take a quick second to remind everyone at home that you can find everything we do, from bet-alongs with our boy Ronnie P, to this show and even our new game show. All of that over on our YouTube channel. That's Line Sniper HQ. And if you'd like even more, just go ahead and check us out on social media at Line Sniper HQ for live reactions, even more best bets, and so much more. But you can check that out after this show because first off, we've got to talk about some football. And of course we do. I mean, that's literally the whole point of the show. Let's mix it up a little bit today. We always start with the NFL, but today I want to start with college football this time. So are you guys ready to do that?
Oh, we're ready. You ready, Knish?
Oh yeah,
Sure.
oh yeah. I mean, I don't have Corona yet, so I'm fit. Hopefully, it's not the same for all the college campuses. Games are getting canceled left and right, but for now, let's roll it in there.
I guess you weren't at Notre Dame on Saturday night, I guess, then, right?
No,
So you're good.
no, thankfully I didn't run. I would. Now, would I have rushed the field? Absolutely, but no, absolutely. Thankfully, I wasn't there, and so I'm healthy and good to go.
All right,
Good.
as long as we're all healthy and good to go, let's take a look at some of the games going on later this week. Now, if we look over at the higher up teams, we have number 5, Florida up against Arkansas, and then the big number 1, Alabama Crimson Tide are facing off against the LSU Tigers. So, you guys have options here, and I want you to tell us where the good bets are here. Knish, you're the college football guru, my man, so start us off for the day.
Well, SEC games are going out faster than you can hum. So thankfully, this one, as of right now, as of we're recording, is still on. And I think it's a buy spot for Arkansas. Now, Arkansas's head coach Sam Pittman did get positive with COVID, so he's out. I still am okay with the play because I think they've got 2 fantastic coordinators. Kyle Pitts, Florida's all-everything tight end. He should be out with a concussion. Florida in a big letdown spot. Huge win over Georgia. A lot of things went right for them. Arkansas has been like the bye team of the year, right? I mean, they've just been absolutely fantastic coming off of, a disaster year last year, new staff. This line for me is 3-4 points too high. I had this more around 14. It's actually steamed back up a little bit to 18 at most places because of the COVID positive. Now, I will say, this is one you got to keep an eye on because if the head coach is positive, is there more positives on the team? Hopefully not. But as of now, with the information we have right now, we're going with the Razorbacks. Hopefully no more COVIDs on either side. And 18 is way too high for this number between these two. So I grabbed some Arkansas. Hopefully the rest of the week plays out for us, and we'll see what happens. And hopefully we get to the weekend and get it rolling.
Are we on the same side, my man? Like, are we really on the same side?
Wait, are you giving? Ron, it took a few months to educate you, but I'm glad to see now you're thinking like Uncle Gay over here. Now we've got to let's go. I'm still working on Allie, but listen, now Ronnie, I like where you're heading. I like where you're trending there.
You know what? I've been hanging with Andy a lot, and Andy's been schooling me on college football a lot. And I'll be honest, bro. This is a huge letdown spot for Florida. They just beat Georgia. And here's the thing no one's talking about. My main man, Felipe Franks, is coming back to Florida. He was their former quarterback.
Great name.
He got hurt against
I would change my name to Felipe
tomorrow
if I could.
Felipe! That's such a cool name, man. He's coming back, and he was their starting quarterback. But then he got hurt against Kentucky. Trask got in. The writing was on the wall. He wanted to leave. Now he's coming home on a Saturday night game under the lights. The kid is motivated.
Talk to him, Ronnie.
How can you not go against him, right? I'm on it, hey. I'm on it. Let's go.
We're double dipping.
Let's go. We're double dipping. I mean, like you said, I got it at 17.5. You said it's going up now?
Yeah, you know what? Some of the head coach positive news came out, so that ticked it up a bit. I think as long as no other positives come out and they're actually going to play the game, you'll see that come back down. So 17.5, 18, it's all a buy. Their coordinators are perfectly fine. I don't think Pittman being there is honestly that big a deal. So as long as it's just him, hey, make the bet. We'll keep it rolling. Numbers insane for this game, assuming both teams are there's no COVIDs. There are more COVIDs for Arkansas.
All right, plus 18. Y'all are taking the big numbers this week, but I guess you can do that when it's college kids. And admittedly, a plus 18 is pretty nice, but let's just keep it going, guys. And I liked that you came together on that. Made me really emotional.
That's very weird.
This might surprise you, but there is actually a lot of college football happening this week and every week, right? So, guys, out of this huge field of games, tell me what you're liking in the wide world of college ball. Ronnie P., you can take this one away first.
Oh, I get to go first?
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Allie. Thank you.
Set the table for me, Ronnie.
So, I'm going to take away. You tell me what you think about this one, Joe. You tell me what you think. Okay, so Wake Forest at UNC over 66. Now, I know I sound crazy because that is a high line. I know. You're like, 66 points. Number one, UNC is number 13 in scoring. They score 40 a game. Wake Forest can score too. They score 31 a game. In fact, they just scored 38 against Syracuse a couple weeks ago. They dropped 68 against Campbell the first game of the season. But I don't love it because of that. I love it because UNC's defense might be the worst defense I ever saw in football. Now, I only saw 3 of their games live, but they couldn't stop Virginia Tech. They couldn't stop Virginia, 45-44. Yo, dude, they suck. Me, you, and Allie, George, and Will can go out there, and we could probably score on them. I love the 66, man. I mean, they can't stop a Cole. That defense is straight trash. So my best bet for college football is going to be UNC Wake Forest over 66. By far, man. What you got, man?
Hey, listen, I like it, Ronnie. I want to hate it, but I like it. I think you got 2 high-flying offenses there, and not a lot of defense. So for me, I'm with you on that one. I like the over there. Now, I was gonna go back to the SEC. However, Knish, you think listen? This is why I'm a professional here, because the bet that I gave on the show, that game already got canceled like an hour ago. It was Missouri, Georgia. That game got canceled for COVID. So listen, we're flipping the script on it. We're gonna go ACC instead for a best bet. I like the Wolfpack laying around 6.5, 7 here against Florida State. Jordan Travis, Florida State's improved QB. He was looking great. Hurt last week. Knish Moles are thinking he's not going to play this week. And there is no bigger drop off, like almost in the country, as Jordan Travis, FSU's first string, into their second and string. James Blackman is terrible. He got benched. They tried another third string quarterback last week. He was terrible. They got blown out by Pitt. If you don't see Travis this week, this number is going to close upwards of 10. I think you'll see a couple more points move. So I would get in if you can grab it under a touchdown. Keep an eye out, but I don't think Travis is going to play. Wolfpack, great effort versus Miami last week. Bailey Hockman came in, looked fantastic. Their offense was rolling. I don't love them from a defensive perspective, but they're going up against an FSU offense that I think will be without the obviously hands down best player on that offense and the quarterback. So that's one, between the COVID and the injury info this year, it is just an insane college football season. You got to stay on top of it. Every hour something's changing, but that's one for right now. Grab the Wolfpack under a touchdown going up against Florida State.
Knish, staying on your toes, switching things up. I like it. I like it. All right, guys, let's change over from the college ball scene to a bit of a pro ball. And where else would we go first but with some good old-fashioned Thursday night football? This Thursday, we have an AFC South matchup, and not only that, but it's between the number 1 and 2 teams in the AFC South. So some heavy implications for the divisional title scene here. Knish, what are you looking for in this Thursday night matchup?
We educated Ronnie on the college ball. We took him into the classroom. We gave him some lessons. He comes out with some great takes. The Professor Knish kind of, was able to educate. Unfortunately, in the pros league, in the man's league, in the pros league, he's not there yet. The play is the Colts. The Indianapolis Colts here, plus he is absolutely one of the plays of the week. I love it. No. This Titans defense, absolutely garbage. They can't stop anybody. They were some faux numbers against the worst offense in the league and the Bears. You've got the Colts defense, top 3 unit in the league. Fantastic. And here's the difference. Colts offense getting healthier, getting some weapons back. Michael Pittman's back. They found Pascal in the slot. They are starting to find ways, for Phillip Rivers, who I'll admit, didn't look great early in the season, but he's bringing it together now. The offense is better. There's no doubt that the best unit on the field with either team is this Colts defense. They have been absolutely fantastic. Give me the Colts. Not only do I love it as a teaser play, not only do I love it as a side play, sprinkle the money line as well. It's a Colts trifecta on Thursday. And listen, Ronnie, unfortunately, I'll give you like a couple seconds here to change your mind and say, Uncle K, you nailed it. But I'm afraid, what you got for me other than, telling, me that was the greatest breakdown in Lions ever history?
So Phillip Rivers, who's 10 touchdowns, center, and 7 interceptions, still has it? That's what you're telling me? Mr. Knish, you're telling me that
he's an old guy. It took him a few weeks to get warmed up, Ronnie. He's getting loosened up. Now he's got it flowing. Okay. People are back.
And you just said it, an old guy on Thursday Night Football. The old guys do not fare well on Thursday Night Football, my friend. I don't trust this Colts offense. They have no good playmakers, and Phillip Rivers is washed up on a short week, and you're telling the people at home to put their hard-earned money on Phillip Rivers? Are you crazy? What is wrong with you, man? Guys, the play is the Tennessee Titans. Now, he is right. I don't know which Tennessee Titan team's going to show up. Will it be the team that blew out the Buffalo Bills?
The bad one that shows up every week. The fraudulent one that shows up every week.
No, when
that's
they're
the team that's showing up.
Ready to go. And here's the thing, man, Mr. Derek. Okay, yes, I know the Colts have a great run defense. Number 2 in the NFL, right? Number 2 in the NFL. They're a great run defense. But
say it again.
Mr. Ryan Tannehill can ball, man. That dude's a baller. What, 19-3 on the season? Pick your poison. Guys, the right play is the Tennessee Titans. I promise you. Do not listen to Knish. It is Christmas time. We need money for our kids for Christmas, and your nephews and your nieces. They're not going to have a good Christmas if you listen to this guy. Listen to Ronnie P, and let's take the Tennessee Titans -1.5. Let's go, guys.
They're going to be calling you the Grinch, Ronnie, as soon as you blow people's money after on Thursday when it's a Colts route. I hate to do it to you.
Come on, man. You're not.
Oh, boys. There's the disagreement we're all waiting for. All right. Well, now keep in mind that this line has moved, so, just a little thought. All right. So we want to acknowledge that Knish says take the Colts side. Ron likes the Tennessee big boy, so that's what we have for this Thursday. Guys, in the end, it is totally up to you at home where you put your money. And I also want to talk about the Dolphins. Now, I know Knish doesn't like the Dolphins and doesn't think Tua is ready yet, but Ron, last week on Bet with the Pros, you were high up on Tua and the Dolphins, and well, that obviously paid off for you because the Dolphins keep picking up wins. So, Ron, tell me, how do you feel about the Dolphins versus the Chargers this week and just how you like them across the whole board for the entire season?
First off, Allie, thank you for the cheap plug. Betting with the Pros every Friday. Me and Andy Moore take $1,000, bring it to $10,000. We are going to do that challenge. And Knish, I was going to invite you on the show, but you gave me that bad pick. I don't want those picks on my show. No. All right.
I
was
mean,
on the Dolphins. The Dolphins are the best kept secret in the NFL, and I've been on them for the past 2 weeks. That defense is special, man. I love that defense. Yo, it's Tua time, baby. It is Tua time. And you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Pittsburgh Steelers when Big Ben was a rookie and they just relied on the defense. Tua ain't got to do much, man. That defense is nice. Now, I do like the Chargers, however, and I think they're a good team. I know the record doesn't say so. But the thing about the Chargers are that they're a young team. They just choke games away, man. They're going through growing pains. They really are. I'm not going to play this game, but if I were going to play this, I would take the Dolphins. I really would. I love the Dolphins. I'm still thinking about it. Actually, find out my best bet on Betting with the Pros on Friday on this channel. That's when you'll find out what I'm taking. But I do like the Dolphins to win this game, though. But I don't know if I'm going to play that. But I would take the Dolphins.
First
right,
off,
Knish?
Is somebody on the staff like related to Tua or something? We talk about this effing Dolphins team every week. Like, well, I don't want to get this crap team off of here. This show. I'm not talking about the Dolphins. Is somebody on the production staff? Jesus Christ! Let me tell you something here. Baby. If you want to see Ronnie, here's what I got a treat for you this weekend. You watch this game and you want to see what a real rookie quarterback looks like. You look at Justin Herbert. Because now that's a kid that's going to be a star in this league, who's played fantastic, who isn't having to rely on his defense to like, oh, I'm going to sit back and run the ball. You know, maybe I'll throw it 3 yards and a cloud of dud. Hopefully I can make, maybe one play a game and win the game. Justin Herbert, he's the next Patrick Mahomes. I mean, there's nothing else to say. He's got one of the best deep balls in the league. He's been producing. He's been fantastic. The Chargers' weapons are finally there. And you're telling me I get the Chargers plus 2.5 versus a Dolphins team that has, is true. You're gonna tell me that Tua coming off one decent game is gonna go head to head versus Herbert for my money, the offensive rookie of the year, and have success? Give me the Chargers. Give me the better rookie quarterback, and give me the kid who's really gonna be a star in this league, Justin Herbert. Chargers all the way. Forget
the team that chokes away wins.
And if the Dolphins are on the script next week, I'm throwing it out there. I'm not even answering the question.
Okay, Tua. Love
the
you too.
Team that chokes away games?
Tua, love you too.
That's who you want to go with?
Okay, love you too. I gotta go.
No, that
all
was
right.
Thank you. That's good.
So Ronnie P is riding high on the Tua train, but Knish still not a believer in my guy
I think
over
someone
here.
Else is riding high on the Tua train
time,
as well.
I'll tell you what, Knish. If the Dolphins lose against the Chargers, we'll give you your 30 seconds of fame just to say how right you were and all your Uncle K glory. But all right, let's get away from that game before you two start getting at each other and Tua calls me back because I got another boyfriend. All right, well, let's move on to the rest of the NFL. Now, there are a ton of games to talk about. Undefeated Steelers in action, Saints versus 49ers. But I don't want to list off games. No. I want to hear the good stuff from your mouth. So, guys, where are you putting your money? What are the games? Knish, you start us off.
Here's where we're gonna listen. We usually go one game. Listen, we're gonna throw it a little curveball this week. Teaser of the century, maybe not of the century, but teaser I really like this week. We're gonna tease 6 point if you can find it. 6 point minus 110 teaser. Ravens -1, -1.5. You're teasing them down versus the Patriots. Bills teasing them up +7, +7.5. Fantastic spot here. I absolutely love the Ravens in this spot here, going against the Patriots team. They can't stop the run. You saw them versus the Jets. The defense is trash. They're not going to be able to keep up with the Ravens. Getting the Ravens down there, I would have no problem laying this straight up, but I think fantastic play in a teaser this week. And you get a Bills team that I'll take the L here. I didn't think was going to be, it wasn't a bye team from the beginning of the year, but you're getting them against the Cardinals team whose defense I don't respect at all. I think the Bills are the better offensive team here. And granted, Buffalo's defense has been up and down, but I think you're getting the better team on a neutral field where now we talked about it all year that home field advantage really isn't making much of an impact, and you're getting the Bills over a touchdown through the key numbers of 7 and 3. Ravens tease them down through the key numbers of 7 and 3. Great long teaser option. That's my teaser of the week. I love it for the NFL, and I would submit it now before those lines get out of range. Ronnie, give me what you got. I know you don't have something that great, but give me what you do have.
You know what? That was really good, man. I might have to use that for Betting with the Pros that comes on every single Friday on the channel. So I might take that, brother. I might take that. But here's what I like.
This shameless plugs for Betting on the Pros here. It's great work. It's great work.
Thank you, sir.
But give me an NFL player that's a winner.
Okay, I love this play a lot, man. And you're going to think I'm crazy, Knish, but I'm going Cleveland Browns -3 versus Houston Texans. And here's why. It's a cycle for the Browns. They play like crap, criticized by the media, underdog mentality, beat an inferior team, insert the Houston Texans right there, and call out the doubters. Then again, we go back to play like crap. Off a bye, they're getting healthy. My man Austin Hopper's back. Myles Garrett should be coming in. Houston's a bad team, and the Browns do play good against bad teams, and if they're not going to catch the Steelers, so if they want to get in through a wild card, they got to win these games off a bye week. Give me the Cleveland Browns -3. That's my best bet, and I'm going big on that on the show. You like that one, dude? Is that good for you, man?
It's tough, Ron. It's tough. I know you. I needed a little bit more of a sales job on it. I'll be honest with you there. It was, I needed just a touch more of the Ronnie P magic on that one to fully. So maybe I'll tune in Friday to see the final drop there on that one.
We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to tune in Friday.
Yeah.
Feeling like the show is being pulled from right beneath me because of Ronnie P show. No, I'm just kidding. I love it. And I also love a little bit of teaser action from Uncle K. I obviously love to see you stepping out of the box there, Joey. Now this is usually the time that we'd play a little game, but last week we tried something completely different. We actually did a full game show with the money line is right, and Knish, no spoilers, got to fight for his title of Moneyline is Right champion. So check that out. Knish, don't say anything. Check it out. Of course, the team here put a lot of work, love, blood, maybe sweat and tears also into it, and it was a lot of fun. Now, guys, as easy as it would be to plug all of the other shows right now, we have something important to do before anything else. We have to get those best bets from you two lovely gentlemen. Now, if you're tuning in for the very first time, welcome. Best bets are very simple. Ron and Knish are going to tell us their absolute best bet of the week. It can be something they've already said on the show or just something completely brand new. Whatever it is, it's just got to be the best. Now, Mr. Knish, you can go ahead and start us off with the good stuff.
No, here's where we're going to go. We're going to go, as I said, only a couple SEC games remaining on the slate. But we're going to go over to Vandy, Kentucky. Hopefully this gets played and we're not in, SEC country where games are dropping like flies. But I love Vanderbilt this weekend. Kentucky, not an offense built to score in bunches. Not a team, a nice team that if you're getting points as a dog, they play slow tempo, they run the ball. Not a team you want to lay over 3 scores with. Vanderbilt from week 1 has been surprisingly improved from last year. Not a team that I thought was going to be fantastically improved, but they've been competitive in a number of games that you wouldn't have expected. This is a great buy. And I tell you what, I'm going to have this in a little bit of money line round robin. I think Vanderbilt is live here. I love them getting the full 17. That's out there. That's best bet of the weekend. Vanderbilt at Kentucky. Give me Vandy, baby. 17 points. Way too high. I've got this much lower. And I think they're live. I think they're live to win. Ronnie? Give me the best bet.
All right. I was going to say, thank you so much for your words of wisdom. Whoever wants to be the host today, just keep on going out there. But of course, no, Knish, that was great. Seriously, thank you so much. Ronnie P, baby, you're up next. You know the deal.
Okay, so if the game does happen, how can you not go with Alabama? I mean, honest to God, LSU is just horrible this year. The Bo Pelini experiment is not working. Their defense looks disinterested. The linebackers are lost. Here's the thing, Allie. This is what cracks me up, right? If Auburn beat LSU 48-11, what do you think Alabama's going to do to them? And Nick Saban holds grudges. Okay, I coach girls basketball, and if last year our team beat us 40-20, I circled that date on the calendar, and I'm getting my girls ready for that game. And if you could bet on 6th grade girls basketball, I would say put the house on me. Nick Saban is like me, okay? They are going guns blazing. They're going to blow out LSU. Now they're going to miss multiple starters. Give me Alabama. I mean, the points was 28. I don't care. The COVID Bowl. Give me 35. Give me 40. This is going to be a blowout. Blowout.
I'm sorry.
Yes, go. Take it away. We love it.
Did just compare him coaching 6th grade basketball to Nick Saban? Is that what I'm
Yes, I did.
Did I just hear that? Does that? I mean,
it's intense. Okay, 6th grade
for 40-20. Man. What was 40-20? Well, oh yes, because
my girls weren't ready, dude. Okay, they weren't ready, man. We weren't ready.
Well, there you go, folks.
Here, dude.
It's been a crazy time this show. Very interesting energy here. But there you have it. The best bets that Joey and Ron have tucked away for you guys. Now go take the wonderful advice. Use it wherever you want to. Apply it in your life. And hopefully you'll make some money. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. If all of you at home need any more of that advice or you just need it again, well, check us out on Line Sniper HQ over on our YouTube channel and follow us on all of our socials at Line Sniper HQ. Same name, different location. But that's all for now. We will be back at it next week with even more of the best in sports betting. And of course, look out for Bet with the Pros, episode 3 later on this week. But Ronnie plugged it more than enough times. Until next time, this has been In The Crosshairs, brought to you by LineSniper.com, your definitive resource for sports betting content and in-game analysis. For the team here in the studio, I'm Ali Melendez. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Steps into it, the windmill slam.